makeup routine. As you all know, I use a lot of the Younique makeup products. I really do love them. So I am trying out my first tutorial today, and I'll show you guys a little bit about my daily facial and makeup process. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it comes out okay. But this is me in all my dark circle, freckled glory lines and all whatnot. But this is me, no makeup. Can't really believe I'm going to post this in public and let people see me like this. But yes, this is what I look like with no makeup on. Most of the time people ask me if I go out like this, are you sick? Are you okay? But, you know, I've always had dark circles, lots of freckles and whatnot, so broken blood vessels, you know, things like that. But you would never know with the products that I use. So I usually start out after I cleanse my face and I put a little bit of my moisturizer on. To begin my makeup process, I usually start out with this product first. It's called the Refreshed Rose Water, and I usually just do a spritz, just like that. It's wonderful. It smells fantastic. It opens up the pores. It's so beautiful. Evens out the skin. Just gives it a nice, refreshing kind of feel to it. I really, really do love it. Then from there, I will go on with my Uplift eye serum. Love this stuff. It's perfect for all of these fine lines. I use a little bit on my forehead here and around the laugh lines around here. Comes with a little dropper like this. So I usually just drop just a little tiny bit on my finger there, and I'll rub it between the two fingers and then just rub it in. Try to get all those fine lines. Go around the nose a little bit, and I usually, like I said, go around the laugh lines like that. Okay, then from there, I like to put on sometimes the primer, okay? Feels almost like silk. It's so wonderful, so light, but it really does help keep your makeup on almost all day. Really is wonderful. Just a little bit is all it takes. Whoops, I dropped something. Put it between the fingers like this. So light, barely even feel it. Okay, and then from there, the next product I use is the BB Flawless Cream. It's a tinted hydrating cream. It's wonderful. Just, it's not foundation, so it won't give you full coverage, but it's a very, very light coverage. And that, like I said, I have lots of freckles. I have some broken blood vessels, things like that. And this really does help cover everything up. So just take a little dab of that, and again, you don't really need that much. And I put that all around my face, a little bit on my neck. Always go back here, make it all even out. Oh, a little bit of my nose down. Let me just get a little bit more. Just fill all that in. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. And again, feels great on the face. Really does. Very light. I'm not a big foundation, a heavy kind of person on my face. I like things that really I don't feel like I'm wearing, and I barely even feel like I have any product on my face, which is awesome, considering I just put on like 4 or 5 things. Then from there, I will go to my Mineral Touch Liquid Foundation. And again, just like I said before, I'm not a big foundation person. I've always felt like foundation felt very thick and cakey on my face. would get me a little bit greasy, but not this. This stuff is incredible. I am using it in cashmere. That's the color that I'm using. Perfect for my skin tone. And also something new that I've been doing is actually using it with this foundation brush. I actually love this brush. Works well with this, but you don't have to do it with a brush. You can do it with your fingers. You can do it with blending buds or sponges, things like that. But I like to use the brush. Just started with that. So I take a little bit. I put it on my hand like that. Just a couple little drops there, and then again I take my brush. Just take a little bit. And I just begin to cover. All right. Nice. Again, this will give you pretty much full coverage. It really is excellent. It smells good too, I have to say. Really, it's hard to describe what it smells like, but it really does smell very, very pretty. And again, it's very, very light on the face. You barely feel like you're even wearing foundation, and that's key for me because I don't like feeling like I am wearing foundation at all. And then we'll just do my forehead here. Alrighty, I think we got it all. Alrighty, we got some pretty good coverage there. Covered up a lot of the discoloration, kind of evened out my tone a little bit. Okay, can't really see a lot of those broken blood vessels or those little spider veins anymore, which is fabulous. Okay, and then from there, I am going to go with my Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. I am using this in satin. Love this. Again, very light. And I use very, very little, and it matches my skin tone perfectly, which I love, because a lot of time I use concealers and I feel like I have white circles around my eyes. And this is perfect for my skin tone. Comes in so many different colors, so you can definitely find the color that works for you. Again, I just squeeze a little bit on my finger like that. And then I will just fill that in there. Okay, always go in a triangle. Down like that. Rub that in right there. Make sure it's not cakey around the eye, because I definitely don't like that. Wonderful. Take a little bit. Do the same on this eye. Again, always go down in a triangle form, not just underneath the eyelid. Something that I've learned recently. I used to just put it under my eyelid, but I feel it. I've learned recently that if you go in a triangle kind of motion, you get better coverage, looks better as well. Okay, and then if necessary, I'll go back with the foundation brush. I didn't really add any more of the foundation to it, but I went just to kind of mix it in a little bit, and voila, there are the black circles are gone pretty much, which is awesome. Love that. Okay, my face feels wonderful. Now from here, sometimes I add a little blush to it. Younique has an amazing line of blushes. You can use a bronzer. They have an amazing line of beachfront bronzers, which I use as well. I usually just take a little bit of the bronzer and we'll just go just a little bit like this underneath, over. And depending on if I'm in the mood for makeup, I'll take a little bit and I'll darken my lids just a little bit, just to give them a little bit of color. I don't always wear eyeshadow every day, but I will take a little bit of my bronzer or my blush and just color in the top of my lids there. All right, so we have a little bit of contouring going on. Gives your face a little bit of shape there. Oh, do I have some of the bristles came off, excuse me. All righty. Okay, now from here, just for today, I'm going to put just a little bit of the eye pigment on. This is the Younique Mineral Eye Pigments. You can actually use them for a bunch of different things. Some people use them for nail polish. You can use them to, color your hair. You can even use it, mix it with some lip gloss to make different kinds of lip shades, which is wonderful. But we're going to use it just to give a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of shimmer under my eyes. Okay, so take this, see, and it comes like this. It's mineral powder, all natural, which is wonderful. All right, I'm going to take my brush here. Okay, just take a little bit. A lot of times too, I'll just sprinkle a little bit into the lid there. And again, I just want a little shimmer on my lower lid. I'm not going for a full eye effect here. Just to add a little bit of lightness to my eyes, a little bit of shimmer. And the pigments will come in matte colors or shimmery colors, which I love. I love the shimmer colors. I like to have a little shimmer on me. Okay, and again, nothing too crazy, just a little bit on the lower lid. But I do love these pigments. The piece de resistance is the 3D Moonstruck Mascara. Now, you guys can see here, I don't really have a lot of lashes. They're thin. I've been searching for mascara to really give me a lot of volume for a long, long time, and this is it. It comes in an envelope like this. It actually has 2 tubes. One is the transplanting gel, and the other are the fibers, the nylon fibers. So, and the cool thing about these is that they have windows that you can see inside, because you never know where you are in terms of your mascara. Do you need to replace it? Do you not? This little window here shows you when you need to replace. And same thing with the fibers too, and you can kind of see where you are in terms of fibers if you need to replenish or not, which is awesome. Okay, so it's I know usually when you do your mascara, you go, you start on the top lid on the other, then move over and whatnot. With this, you're going to kind of want to do one full eye completely before you move on to the next one, okay? So we're going to start with the transplanting gel, okay? And you're going to use it just like regular mascara, kind of feels and looks just like regular mascara, which is awesome, okay? And I usually start from the bottom, work my way up. I'm sure you guys all do the same. I'll take the tips, expand the lashes a little bit. And you can even see the difference just with the transplanting gel, the difference in the lashes without even using the fibers, which is awesome. Okay. And from there, you're going to now take the fibers, okay? And don't worry if the fibers fall off. They're tested, so you should be fine, okay? Now, if you're going for length, you want to work more from the tip. If you're going for volume, you want to work more from the bottom to the mid lash and out. So I like a little bit of volume, so I'm going to go from the bottom, work my way out with the fibers. And when you first put it on, if you notice that it looks a little cakey or whatnot, that's okay, because we're going to work these and make them look fantastic with the transplanting gel. Okay? Look at that thickness. That's incredible. Okay? Then we're going to follow step 3 with the transplanting gel. This is going to seal them. This is going to straighten out all those little flyaways that you see there.
It's going to really make your lashes pop. I go on top too, just to really seal in all those fibers because you don't want them falling off on your cheek later on throughout the day. All right, now this is just one coat. I've got a little bit of fibers there. I'll get that off with a Q-tip in a minute. And there you go. Let me get a quick Q-tip right here. Get that off so you can really see. Here we go. And there. Look at the lashes. I mean, that's just amazing. And that's one coat. It's not cakey. It's not chunky. A lot of times if I feel it's a little bit too much, I'll just take my brush and I'll kind of comb through, making sure that I really spread out those lashes. Okay. And then I'll follow with transplanting gel just on the bottom. Sometimes I put fibers on the bottom, especially if I'm going out and I really want that big dramatic eye look. I'll put some fibers on the bottom, but for the most part, most of my everyday look, I just put a little bit of the transplanting gel on the bottom. It's usually enough to give my eyes a kind of nice pop right there. Look at the difference. I mean, that's just amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to follow with the second eye. And again, you can continue this look. You can make them longer, thicker by applying 2-3 coats. Again, I'll do that for weddings and functions and things like that. I'll make my eyes really, really dramatic. But I'm not really doing much today except going to my son's baseball game. So we're going to keep it a little soft today. Okay, so we're going to do the last eye. And again, transplanting gel. I'll do a little bit on the top. And again, if you get any of this on your eye, or on your lid itself, it's not a big deal. You could just take a Q-tip, maybe wet the tip of it, wash it off. Comes off very, very easily on your skin. Okay, so now here I'm going to follow with the fibers, and you can see the fibers attaching to the lashes. And again, may appear super thick when it first comes on. When you first put it on, don't freak out, because then you're going to follow with this transplanting gel. You're going to kind of even it all out, make it look pretty. Well, this eye came out pretty good, pretty quickly. I like that. And there we are. We got some nice drama eyes. Not too drama, but definitely better than what I had before. And then a little bit of transplanting gel on the bottom. And voila, there are my eyes. All right, and I'll take a little bit of this. Actually, I think it's pretty good. Okay, and again, sometimes I'll fill in my brow with a little bit of the brow pencil and the brow products that we have. They're awesome as well. But, again, I'm just kind of hanging out and going to my son's baseball game, working from home today. So just going to keep it simple. So I'll just go brush, make sure everything looks nice. Alrighty. And then last but definitely not least, to complete this look, my simple look today, going to use the lip stain. Where's my lip stain? Here's my lip stain. All right, so this is called the Stiff Upper Lip Stain. Love this stuff. It's all day wear. It kind of gives you a matte finish. You can follow it with some lucrative lip gloss, which I do occasionally to kind of give it that glossy look. Sometimes I'll use the matte look either way, but the color I'm using today is Sleek. And again, this is a lip stain, so once you put it on, it's going to stay on. Kissably soft. I'll put it on and within
35 seconds, I'll go and grab my kids and kiss them and they're fine. Nothing comes off, which is wonderful. And it really does last a while. Okay, so we're gonna take this. My lips are pretty soft. You wanna make sure your lips are nice and conditioned and soft. And then sometimes I'll even put it on with a liner, but you don't need to. This is a nice color. You want to spread out those lips a little bit so you get in those crevices. So, okay. Kind of let that dry for a minute. And don't worry if you get any lip stain on your teeth, just wipe it off. It won't stain your teeth. But this is a pretty nice fall color. It kind of looks like a deep burgundy kind of color. Very, very nice. Now I could keep it like this, because I really do have to say I like this color, or I can follow it with a little bit of lucrative lip gloss. And this is Lovesick. It's very transparent, like it's very nice, but it kind of gives your lips a nice pinkish, light pinkish kind of color. But with the lip stain, it just kind of adds a little bit. There you go. And that's it. All right, and here we go. I am ready for my day. No more dark circles. I have a little bit of contouring going on. I have my 3D lashes happening, which look fantastic. And I am ready for my day. So that is my makeup tutorial for you. That's my first one. I hope you enjoy it. And please check out my products. Visit my website at www.my3dmascaraobsession.com. I know it's pretty long, but love it. Feel free to check out the products. If you place an order this week of $29, I am giving away a free mineral pigment. So definitely get your order in this week and I'll get you a free mineral pigment. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks, bye.